Hey, I'm Steve, owner of Stevie, and we're at our San Diego surf shop to talk about our heavy-duty ceiling racks. These racks are so strong, you can hold up to 75 pounds of boards from your ceiling or wall. You can hang stand-up paddle boards, longboards, shortboards, you name it. With 11.5 inches of space in the racks, you can fit multiple boards. That could be one stand-up paddleboard and one surfboard, or 2 to 3 surfboards. If you install the racks on open rafters, you might even be able to squeeze 1 SUP and 2 surfboards like I did. Our racks even have a slight angle, so when they're mounted to the ceiling, your board's weight won't bend the racks past horizontal, which could cause your boards to slip off. If you prefer to mount the racks to your wall, you can do that too. Whether you mount them to your ceiling or wall, you're freeing up precious floor space in your garage or room, so you'll have more space for your other toys. You can use these racks outside too. The racks are made of powder-coated galvanized steel, so they won't rust or corrode. And the thick EVA foam sleeves provide maximum cushion for your surfboards. Installing these racks only takes a few minutes. I'll show you how. But remember, these must be mounted to wood studs or beams, not just drywall. You can install them over drywall by screwing them into the wood beneath the drywall. We include 4 heavy-duty lag screws with the racks, so all you need is a drill and a 7/32 inch drill bit. These screws are 2.5 inches long and 1/4 inch diameter. If you've ever stripped the Phillips head of a screw, you know you're kind of screwed after that. Well, you don't have to worry about that with our screws because they also have a hex head, so you can use a socket or wrench to screw or unscrew them if you don't want to use the Phillips head. Position the racks where you want them to go on the ceiling or wall and make marks 3.5 inches apart from each other. How far apart you position the racks from each other depends on the length of surfboards you want to hang. If you have longer boards, you're going to spread them farther apart probably. Find something that's a nice balance. If you have shorter boards, you're going to want to put them closer together. If you have, for example, a longboard and a shortboard, you can still mount the racks far apart. And then just make sure you hang the longboard as the first board in these racks, and then you can put the shortboard on top of the longboard. So even though the racks might be spaced farther apart than the shortboard, the longboard will support the shortboard, if that makes sense. Use a 7/32 inch drill bit to pre-drill holes for the screws. If you don't pre-drill, your wood might crack, and you could strip the screw head trying to force it in. Screw each rack arm with the included screws. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver or drill bit, or a socket, or a wrench to tighten the screws. Test both racks with gentle pressure, then go ahead and hang your boards. And of course, if you have any questions at all, just email me steve@hoststevie.com and I'll get back to you right away. Happy hanging!